With Som down bottom mid, yeah, the paranoia threw in. It's completely countered. Tui's with 2.
Sadak in a position where he may be able to deal a little bit more damage as Kawanzin is helping out as well. Numbers in favor of Lab, but they've been equalized at 2. Artist with 41 HP has to dash away. And we're gonna get a brief moment of reset.
I can't believe this actually turned back in NRG to make it even either. Look at Artist.
He's so far up.
He is so proactive. In a situation like this, he's making a play right off the gates in this pistol round. But it's the wrong play, actually. He could have gotten a flank on A. They're walking into B by themselves. The tricky part is they still, I mean, even though they'll clear sight here, there's a lot of room for Artists to be in any of these pockets, so they have to go really slow. The problem for NRG is Som's on the, oh my goodness.
30 seconds
Position
left.
now given away.
Spike planted.
Kawanzin just has a dart, no shock dart or anything like that. I only say that because you look at how low the health is for both members of NRG.
If Artist did not spot Kawanzin there, Som would be in a world of hurt, but now he has this knowledge that he can go into this 1v1.
The question is, does Kawanzin expect it? Artist looking for the swing.
Both known.
Som creeps forward, 9 HP is not going to be enough to stand up in that fight. And now Artist, who had been spotted from the beginning, cannot deal any damage. Less in a cheeky little spot on the outside of the alarm bot too.
Aspas has been known to pop up in that little spot right there. Finesse gets into a cross with Victor. This is really dangerous.
It feels like we've seen this before. Off the flash, Finesse on the swing, looking for the third. Crashes, delivers. Two, he's trying to counter punch back though, and there's not much he can do there. NRG are on the board.
They're pausing so much with a minute left. They're just looking for picks right now before they start the next step.
And there's not a single thing being shown. NRG are so disciplined here. Again, it's Finesse and Crashies who are back sight between the spams that are coming through. They finally strike. Artist netting a free one there. That flash is gorgeous. And they've been set up so well by Victor's utility for these last few rounds. Loud find themselves within striking distance, so 2 remain, and they do have the spike. They've cleared out backside, but they are weak. Kawanzin's gonna have to make a massive play here. And instantly just dropped by Som. Also note, he hasn't done an op at all.
There's
Another
5
round
players
where he has
here.
Vandal. He's gonna get a little info off of the Hunter's Fury. Crashy's getting attacked, Crashy's getting the kill. Now Loud forced to reset and reconsider how they want to approach this round. They look for an opening and it's just into Crashy's crosshair again. I mean, Loud are getting decimated.
Last player
Can
standing.
Tui's flip the script in a 1v3? Finesse is weak. Spike's out of reach. The onus is on Tui's to make a play.
He honestly has to try to get up on the lane at some point. Som in a position where he can peek, and Tui's is onto it immediately.
Yeah, I think he heard him.
This double cross, this high-low in market and logs, it's almost unbeatable, but with a jiggle or 2.
Maybe. Oh, he got one.
KO ult in response from Victor. They're going to hit this, flood it fast.
They have finessed this lockdown too, but again, countered by Kawanzin's ult. He is playing off-site, so they can't really rely on that tool.
I think he got suppressed. He's running back into this now.
Trying to make the play up here. You see the shock darts going through. Numbers heavily in favor of NRG. Kawanzin and less. Can they hold the spike? Can they hold the line?
Nowhere to run!
There's his ult.
Assault used. Less plucking the first out. Kawanzin gets another. They're going to hold this thing. It's a 2v4! What a round from Loud!
With 30 seconds.
Paranoia.
The spams, they're just fighting. Oh my God!
Som with the ace! The resistance keeps the distance!
They're gonna get a free B site.
Oh, Victor's on the flank as well. So much attention was drawn towards Finesse, who had just showed himself, and that was the window for Victor to strike.
Well, now they have the Hunter's Fury for the post too. And Loud is constantly leaving 1 extra, 2 extra outside of the site.
Crashies also has his dart, and Victor has 2 flashes. Look for them to try to set that up and conceal it with the flash.
Out.
Just waiting now. Start to see some of that spam go through.
They have to wait for it timing while that is getting reloaded, the Odin. Out of Kawanzin. Trying to look for drone tag 2. 4v5.
They're burning the clock on this one. There it is. It's going to get all the way down. Aspas is dead. Som's going to get 1 too. Kawanzin won against the world in a sense.
Time.
Drops on 1, and he's bought almost all the time he needs. The dink is good. But they should Still have enough time? Yeah? No! Two.
Drone dash in. Loud have the sight.
Has the spike committed, now finally starting to work its way out. Artist is on the opposite side of the map too. He's not gonna be able to join the play for a little while. While Loud have already gotten in. They've set up in their post-plant positions. They're starting to dump utility. They have the setup they're looking for. Les also in a position to be able to peek up. You see him just on the other side of the box while they try to funnel in from tree. And once again, they cannot.
Player standing.
This looks like it's gonna be a flawless holdout from Loud. Or as close to it as you could possibly get.
Home ground for Loud.
Once
Puts around immediately again.
And it's all pace from NRG. But Kalenzin's shots able to hold him back for now.
A third.
Spamming through, they're lit up, and they're dropped. Pistol Loud.
Might net them a kill, but Aspas aware, and the timing is terrible.
Well, Victor was far from it.
And that's not inserting, that's going way deep on the lurk.
Yeah. NRG forced to reset here, while the threat of getting bonus looms heavy.
Revealing area.
How on
30
earth do
seconds
they
left.
equalize this and get a 3v5? That just seems so far from possible right now.
Rotating all the way around, yeah, they're trying to get something in, but unfortunately, NRG in the situations where that first kill has gone in Loud's favor, which, by the way, is
10
very
seconds
few
left.
rounds. They just aren't really finding gaps back in, and it is going to be one of these fake timeouts and a save on the attack side. Oh my God, Sam.
Meanwhile, Sam waiting for some of that aggression. You see two members looking to swing out, and Sam's not able to clean up either of them. And now we see that so perfectly teed up. Looking for the second, not gonna land.
They get the shot on him though.
5 HP here.
He'll feel the pressure.
Finesse is deep. He's inserted again. But can he convert? Can he get any value out of it? Spotting one, giving the space away.
Timing wasn't great for Victor last time he went for something like that, but Finesse has found his way all the way back around through tree, so Aspas has to actually cover this.
That's finding the great timing on the Kalenzin.
I have the spike.
Now a 3v3, and he's still here. He's a nuisance, he's pesky, and he has not been dealt with yet. How much more
30
attention can he draw? Right into the op of Aspas.
That pinch that Finesse set up by getting a successful flank off. Just not coming fast enough. And also, Tuiz did such a phenomenal job holding back the A main
10
players,
seconds
instantly
left.
taking one down, paranoiing in, so Aspas can take the time that he needs to deal with Finesse through that window. And it's 2 saves in a row.
Yeah, and certainly, I mean, for recent memory, I may very well maybe all of them. Sadak taking a little bit of damage there. Getting peppered by the inferior weaponry. Oh, whoa, that was awkward. Unlucky timing there for Sadak as Victor cleans him up.
Aspas arrived.
30 seconds
Perched
left.
up in heaven. Oh, and he gets dropped by Finesse. Crashies has a gun here. It's a 1v2, and he's healthy. I mean, you talk about needing a big swing round, something to turn the momentum. This would be it if Crashies can pull it off. He's gonna try to tuck away. He's got it down to 1. 4 HP! And Crashies with the clutch!
Loud actually gave up on that mid control.
There's no smoke in market.
Well, remember, Sam was getting pressured in mid.
He had dropped one down for defender spawn, but that was it. Either way, the spike down. And Finesse in a position to make a play again. He's been so consistent up until this point.
They've got to fight for control here.
3v3. Artist spamming through with the stinger and Sam in a
They're going for
position
the
that
res.
has to be cleared. The paranoia is good. It's gonna buy some time, but how does Tuiz land that shot? Artist with the blades, not landing. Not landing at all. Loud punch back. South Aspas getting a little info too on the dash, which is very well done. Not just preserving his life, but getting information for his team.
Oh, what?
Trad getting cheeky with the Trad making a play. This looks like this may be another round for NRG, unless
much
Loud can
damage?
equalize.
They've done so much right now. There's a couple players who are peppered. that Kalenstein might be able to spam with the Odin.
Or Victor may be able to spam onto less. That door may have kept him alive. 10 HP for Artis. 17 HP for Aspas. I mean, everyone's just hanging on for dear life. Clutching on to any bit of health that they could have as the spike continues to tick away. Tui's with a massive hold to get to third, potentially on the menu, but he looks the wrong way.
Didn't get the smoke off either.
And Finesse able to clean him up. A 2v2 quickly turns into a 1v2, and Finesse cannot deal.
Given you know what he's gonna do.
Tui's is close by to help, and there it is. He delivers again off of the flash. Sonic nets in one of his own.
That's the spike too. It's trapped. Crashes has to try to gain it back.
There's just no real way. It seems like NRG can hold up with the weaponry that Lab bring to the table.
Tui's. Oh, one more pulse and he's gone.
Yeah, he's dropped. Now 2 members down for the defensive side. Kalenstein still has his ult, choosing not to use it to counter the lockdown that was invested by Finesse.
And this one's key. Very difficult for them to win the round, but they can do a lot of damage. Look at the money for NRG. It is in the bin.
Really is. Artis, 2 free ones. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. The third around the wall. Dashing away, staying alive, tucking behind his cloud first.
Gun got jammed.
And that spam, I mean, how do you stay alive through that spam? Victor's here, they've showed up. There's help. That's a flawless round for NRG. And for now, they delay. Artis is down. That's the entry. That's the goal button while Tui's crept his way up cat. Just 3 left for NRG now.
And it feels like that opportune time now. Lockdown, Hunter's Fury, everything able to be thrown into this.
Yeah, I mean, really leaning everything behind that blow to put him away.
So I'm just trying to crazy hero play. Paranoia TP up top.
Victor tried finding window off of that Hunter's Fury, and it's just instantly shut. Now Crashies is at a huge 1v2, but a 1v5.
The rest of his team goes walkabouts. This should be expected from NRG. Loud love to do this despite the map. It doesn't even matter.
They're walking about, you're right.
Dude, they've got control.
They've walked about so far that they're currently standing on the spike. And I don't know how NRG are going to equalize this.
There's one player left on this side of the map.
Yeah, they're going to take I mean, they're going to take some space on site, or at least attempt to, but they still haven't grabbed the prized possession. They still haven't grabbed what they're looking for. They still don't have a spike.
What is going on? I mean, they're just walking randomly, aimlessly around the map right now, hoping to find one gap.
Grenade!
Nades traded.
A need to find the space, and this round has gone horrendously sideways for NRG.
Team Ace.
Finding the opening, creeping his way forward.
He might actually wait now for Aspas, who's reclearing sand.
Step by step, there it is. There's the swing and there's the kill. Imagine a moment of frustration for Crashies, but NRG still with the shot here. Attempting to stabilize the round, but Kalenstein continues to be the thorn in their side. And Tui's still healthy.
There's a barely missed molly for Kent Som.
Oh, he still took some damage. They're gonna bonus him again. Can Artis win this 1v2? They're so weak, no! A 5v5 retake on the site, given the flanks. It's just so much to deal with. Now they're gonna have Seekers, they have Showstopper, they're gonna have to go 4-2! And Victor's not able to get it off, the fuse is extinguished! And now the orbital strike! Sonic taking a little friendly fire there, but staying alive.
Artis on the flank.
Oh, but a 1v5? A 1v4 now, and Sonic's not even concerned with the kill. Just get the defuse, just take the round, and just continue to snowball.
And so once again, they're abusing the fact that there's no sentinel on the side of NRG.
Yeah, that there's no true trip. The trip has now become Finesse.
I mean, Aspas has been on this flank like 3 rounds so far.
And he may have an opportunity to deal some more damage. Artis and Finesse, tasked with holding the line. Aspas looking for one, up that close! And it's traded 1-for-1. Crashies falling, Artis is still in a position to make a play here.
They smoked Kalenstein off right now.
He may try to res and then make a play, but Spike is ticking away. Time is short. Lab now going forward, it's just a tap.
Oh, this.
There's the res. Som holding him back, going into the smoke, getting the kill.
30 seconds left.
It's just Finesse on a solo mission, but what can he really do? Meanwhile, they know the hit is on B now. Victor tried dashing his way forward off of Sam's utility. He's not able to find an opening, and they're going to flip the map. But there's nowhere for them to go. Finesse died A, too.
Ooh.
That's a huge opening, but Aspas is still here. They still have a lot of
10
numbers.
seconds left.
Can he delay?
Remaining.
Can he deny? Yes, he can!
The wall comes up, though, and caught in the middle of putting his TP down. That's easy kill on the Tuis who the stun targeted.
Really had no options, had nowhere to go. Sadok's pressured, finesse in his lap, and the kill goes his way.
Spike planted.
This might be another round heading over in favor of NRG. They've got big numbers here. They have post plants set up. They've got what they're looking for. The wall, Artist with the op. Spotting ahead, not taking it off yet.
Artist has so many nice angles to play around the specific wall that he's putting down.
You have Sam up in showers, cleaning up Kalazine. And less than a 1v3 with a flash in his face, with a wall in his face.
And I know where he is.
Yep, time not on his side, and a miserable area of the map to try to hold. Kalazine is here. Aspas has joined. Aspas had joined. He's now dead with the Reckoning. Some space gain.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, they're investing everything here. The Reckoning, the Viper's Pit.
Spike planted.
Loud haven't given them many post-plant opportunities, but the ones that they have been fairly good. Especially when there's no flanks, no serious flank. Right now, Sadak, though, is providing that pressure into the pit from the backside. With that kill, though, I mean, you saw how easily that last round was cleaned up once it became a 4v2.
The numbers are obviously a big
Player
problem here, but
standing.
again, you've got the Sage Wall. You're going to have to navigate around the Viper's Pit.
Free kill.
So many things in their favor to secure the round. A heavy investment from NRG, and it pays off.
That TP goes right back into the spike, I'm pretty sure. Sadak gonna join and fight him again. He's denied him before.
Turns that flash. Remember, he did this in the previous round. Start to see some spam come through, and that setup is beautiful. The initial bait off the Judge and the swing from Artist.
Artist up to 4. First kills, 3 since he's picked up that op. He is dominating the server now.
Finesse has to make some work here. Oh, and he's not able to. He tried to reestablish control in showers, but NRG on site equalize anyway. Damage shell with the Judge, but not enough to get the kill. A 2v2 now. As the spike ticks and you see Crashies re-exploring, trying to take some space in showers. Such an important area of the map to hold in these post plants. And he has filled the space. Waiting now for Loud to make a move, to be the aggressors. All attention on them, and I don't know where those bullets went. It's all on Crashies now. Another 1v2. Can he land it? Yes, he can!
Normally would be blocking his vision. NRG's actually pulling out the old 100 Thieves wall so that they could go and take elbow control. They've been mostly ignoring the B side on the hits because Les has been a beast, but this time you know they want it.
He's just up by himself. And he deals some damage. He drops Finesse. Now Kalazine tries getting a little bit more. The res online. Victor going forward with the ult and punishing the aggression. Parallel walls now sectioning off B. And you're right. Aspas looking for it with an ult of his own.
What?
I don't know how that didn't get a kill. But it's Victor who's still standing. Sadak and Tuis.
Oh, the gun!
Trying to
The
get the
gun!
team up, and Tuis cannot. Betrayed by the barrel is Tuis. And now Sadak with his ult. A tour de force in the face of a 1v4, in the face of the crowd. In the face of the Reckoning. Seemingly insurmountable odds. How the heck do you pull this one off? That's gonna help things, but it's a 4K for Victor.
You actually just saw Tuis use a smoke. They're re-clearing through it immediately, and
Oh my gosh!
he just knows. He heard the flash way back before, and he's so ready for it.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Look at translations later. 5v3 here for Loud, and another pistol. It seems to go their way. This would be the fourth, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so crazy. He just buys a sheriff on this round. On the pistol round, of all things. And they're controlling it all, TPing across
30
too.
seconds left.
Loud will continue their immense streak here unless Sam pulls out some craziness of all the pistols here in this grand final so far.
That's just outrageous. And I really feel like it has been primarily Tui's, who's with an opportunity to make America's their home in a massive way. There's Orbital Strike invested. Finesse is behind it. Oh, that Molly's gonna give his position away. He felt all the pressure. They knew where he was. He finds no value. Can Crashies do anything? Patient on the trigger. Looking for a second, not able to deliver. And now three's up. Spike not out. Artis on the flank. Can he find the timing? Can he find the space? Waiting to see if they're going to rotate away while Sam's decapitated on site. Leaving Victor and Artis to do this all on their own.
Tui's is just fake tap the orb.
Wait.
While Artis is on the flank. I mean, come on.
Well,
Doesn't get the kill though.
Damage still dealt. They're going to equalize this thing.
Really haven't seen any big clutches demanded of the Loud players so far this series. Cal and Z now.
One enemy remaining.
This 1v2 would be
30
big.
seconds left.
It would require a 4K for him. 77 HP, Artis on the swing. Manages to get across. With 23 seconds left, he decides he's flipping the map.
Artis had a chance here to TP after he realized that there was a fake tap. But without doing that, County still has to have that in his mind. Artis could have done that while he was way away and couldn't hear it. So many places. Usually in this situation, County can reposition anywhere, but Artis now actually has that advantage with the new TP system.
Can they win this out again? Wall to buy some space. The tap from Artis. Kawanzi now swinging around, looking for the kill! And the Latvian delivers for NRG! And how prolific he is at it too.
Wow. I mean, they're peppering the util in the back of sight here.
And Victor has slipped the net. He's gotten in through showers, but Sadak had never given the space up, so he's gonna be on this late flank.
There it is.
It's gonna be a 1-for-1 off of the ult. Sam looking for it with Guardian, not able to deliver it. It's another clutch opportunity for NRG. For Crashies, who's gonna find the first. It's free. Can he find the second? In the face of the bullets, the flash over the top, the spam through. 49 HP, still so much to do.
30 seconds left.
And they're all gonna swing wide. Does he hold the scalpel, or is it gonna be one out by the judge? Much less refined, much less precise, but much more successful.
Launching smoke.
Still tools though. Sadak now with that smoke on lamps has an angle to fight backside.
30 seconds
But the second
left.
slow coming out from Artis as well. Just delays so long. Well, Scream Smokes last a long time, but
Yeah, they last forever.
they've given him backside now.
Backside's difficult to hold. Sadak finding one with the op. Repositioning now, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight into U-Haul. In the face of the reckoning, they're gonna go forward.
Oh!
Sadak almost catches one. But NRG find themselves at a 2v2. Finesse has the ult, and it may not matter at this point. He's gonna show up to the play. Maybe find cover around that, but Sam gets three.
Got your trail.
With the financial advantage, you have to deal with that. Victor's done. Sam feeling the pressure. They drop the pit. He's going for it. Aspas up top, drops Sam. And he's gonna continue to scale. He's pushing his way all the way up into spawn. Finesse looking for Sadak. Finds him. Spam through. He was so low.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Tui's try to reflank and go out into this pit, but instead he's actually holding on. That trip went down. Flash just spotted Artis. Can he really make this work?
The Trailblazer finding him too. Tui's falls. Artis continuing to push forward. And remember how far up Aspas got. Crashies, it's gotta be careful! And it's not careful enough! Artis 1v3, 1v2 now! And he cannot deliver! They've been surrounded. They've been pinched. This smoke, the only thing that's keeping him back. Finesse falls, Counting on the flash, and then the wherewithal to turn around, but Victor beats him! 4v3 for NRG. Spike planted now. And the pit. Oh, devastating prospect. Can NRG do this? They have the numbers. They have a judge for Artist too. They have some positioning. All of Loud is tucked inside their pit. But now Aspas re-exploring. Time is short. Just a couple moments now, they get two big ones. Aspas in a 1v4 to try to clean it up himself, and NRG stay alive. And Loud just disrespecting it. They're scaling forward into it. Som flash, turn two! The third for Som!
Spike down A.
Numbers NRG still, and Victor has ult.
Got the spike.
He's gonna be on this late flank, and are they aware? How can you possibly expect that?
Spike planted.
Focusing now on what's before them, and they've gotten two. It's Crashies,
enemy remaining.
who's gonna have to clutch it out to keep it alive. There are three here. Oh, he's flashed. He can't see a dang thing, but Victor's still getting the opener with the op. Looking for the second. Tucking in the smoke and peeking right back into Aspas.
What a play!
Unreal! 3v2 now, and they still have the reckoning. Now showing up. Victor has elbow control. Kawanzin and less. Forced to pull a miracle to keep them out of overtime. And it's now two.
Remaining.
It's now one. Can Som do it on his own? One, but not able to get the second.
Didn't throw it.
Smoke out. He's waiting for it now. There's the paranoia. The swing out as both are just stunned. It's a stalemate at the beginning of the round. Dancing around the utility. Nobody can see a thing. Everyone flashed.
Spike down B.
And the spike is still not out. NRG have calmed things down for now.
Kawanzin wants to die there, so Tuyes can take his position underneath. But he does let him out.
Spike dropped.
He was hoping there that NRG continue to go forward, but with Victor lurking all the way through a drop, through a site, through into halls, all of a sudden, you're seeing them set up for a really nice post point, but they also have Tuyes who got the information early. The rotate is here, and he's also on the flank.
They're turning back to him. Expecting the aggression. What?
Can he get on the rope? No, he doesn't even know what's on the other side, so he has to stay, actually. And somehow, some way, Lass has even gotten to a really nice position for himself, too.
That deep flash
30
went into
seconds
spawn,
left.
so you're right. Les has gone unchecked so far. Som having to go exploratory. Regretting it now. Les cleans him up.
planted.
The wall, the only thing keeping him up for now. 48 HP was not going to stand a 2v2 as the spike has been planted. Crashy's going forward right into the weak lap of Sadak.
And Tuyes' turn to strike took so long.
Remember how good he's been in pistols. Another opportunity for him to deliver.
Cover going out.
First one not going to land. This time it's Crashies who finally gets NRG their first pistol of the series.
I can't believe that, too.
Nice nade to buy some time for Sadak, and then the peek too. You see what the setup was there. It was the fault line from Finesse to allow Crashies to take some space.
It's so nice from Sadak to re-clear insta there.
So aggressive, so confident, and he gets a kill out of that.
B.
He's been so good at weathering aggression from NRG this series.
Sadak, what makes him such a strong IGL is despite IGLing taking on the brunt of it, he is always, always consistently able to frag out maybe some games here and there. He's not staying in the pack, but with the team that he has, it's unbelievable that he's even able to do that.
There's just so much firepower on there. Yeah, that
30
you
seconds
wonder,
left.
how is it that Sadak manages to do
These
what he
rounds are
does at times?
So confusing. I mean, Tuyes is in,
One enemy
Tuyes is in
remaining.
their spawn.
Spike
and
down.
so is Victor.
Attacker spawn.
They're just trading places, and we're seeing this a lot. I mean, 14
Yes.
seconds, there's obviously no chance here, but
It feels a lot like what we saw at the beginning of Bind.
Yeah.
What is real here is this aggression from NRG early in this round, all 5 of them close by. And we're set up for another clash. Aspas flashed, not able to get the peek behind the angle at first as the kills go traded, 1 for run. And you've got to see there's a huge flank coming in from the northern side. NRG are trapped, they have nowhere to go.
smoke the turret too.
The paranoia out from Tuyes.
He's just locked down underpass right now. Victor's still going for this round, and actually it's huge. Because the players from the north side pinch, after they got the first kill, they fell off, they said that's enough for us. Sadak's dead.
He is Absolutely dead.
I mean, we've been seeing over and over teams go for plays into the lockdown before it disperses. That one definitely ill-advised. And it's not even towards this B site that the hit is going. NRG have worked loud here, completely outplayed them. They just got to follow up with the kills. And now the realization, it wasn't even this B site at all.
I mean, the fact that they've right-sized things given how the round started is outrageous in and of itself. But now they have to finish. Victor's not going to be able to apply any late pressure. Loud with the numbers advantage. And Finesse gone exploring. He has plenty of utility too. Can he find the right timing? Can Sam hold the line on his own?
To delay right now.
There it is. Buy some time. Find a window. And Finesse punishes. Now the fault line too. A really good idea of where Les is.
Great aftershock.
Very well done. Can Tui's win the 1v2? A 1v1 now. Flashed up. 5 HP. Trying to deal some damage, but for Finesse, you imagine it's a formality, and it is. Hard to find any more value with his ult. He's looking for it, and everyone's flashed. The stun not landing. Now they're gonna push him, and Sam's the perfect trap. Sadak left in the 1v3. Just a tap onto the spike now, and they wait patiently. They swing with utility, and they take the round. Did Les get hit? Les may have not gotten hit. And the nade buys some time. Les is able to pick up the weapon and get the kill on Artist.
It's not just a nade there, Doug. There's a Viper Molly on top of it too, the tools.
Aspas not able to find any value with the ult, but Loud's Judge delivers.
Sadak picks up a Phantom. Sam has his ult again. It's Finesse and Sam 2 VX in tandem.
Orbital strike used. Up in tower to buy some time to funnel him right into Finesse's lap. 2v2 now. Tui's has nothing but a Sheriff. It's Kawanzine who's got the greater weaponry. First shot's not landing. No shot! Loud, pull that off! Delayed just for the time being. And it left Sam here by himself. He gets spammed through the smoke. And now they have the pit they're gonna have to deal with.
Pit retake. Spike is planted in the corner. Kawanzine finds the lurk on Victor too.
This is gonna be so difficult to deal with. I don't know that they really have enough tools to deal with this pit other than spam. I mean, Finesse has an aftershock, but that's it.
Yo, Pro might be banned, but we're right back to it.
The spams through. Kawanzine sticking in. Oh,
got half though.
3/4 of the way.
Next, it's up to Sadak.
It's just a tap in the face of the stun. They have to reposition, and Loud take the fight. 10 RG.
Excuse me?
And they're gonna try to bully Sadak, and they do. He's already down. Is there gonna be the opportunity to upgrade a weapon though? Yeah, Finesse is the one who picks up the Phantom. They get the spike down.
Aspas opping on the retake. These spams are so good, just forcing the planter off site. And going for it.
You see Crash, he's having to peek back spawn. Make sure there's no one coming.
There's only one Molly on the spike.
Start to see some of the utility come back up. There's the fall line out from Finesse. Nothing tapped yet. Aspas with the shorty kill. The 1-for-1 is Crash. He's once again has to play hero. He's got to play hero again because Tui's off the pole. But Victor saves the day.
Sheriffs.
They're going to try to funnel out of heaven.
What?
So aggressive.
Can't believe he escaped.
Artist spamming through. You see the op shots continuing to rattle off on the site. Remember, they still have Sam's orbital strike. Crash, he's caught. Trying to take a deep breath, inhale. And it's Aspas who falls. Looking to hold the line a bit more as Sadak follows suit. Numbers NRG. They invest the orbital strike, but that should secure the round.
One enemy remaining.
Just now, Tui's with really nothing to do. Save the op, live to fight another day. And that's just enough for Victor to take a step back. If he's not careful, he may get into some trouble here too. Les is close by. There it is. Another shot delivered. Another kill secured. And all of a sudden, the potential of another eco. They're so split up as well. I mean, it's just a spike by himself. Meanwhile, Crashies is on the opposite side of the map.
One enemy
This would be
remaining.
the second Thrifty for Loud. It was just an op and pistols, and look at where they find themselves now.
Smoke down.
30 seconds left.
The spam, some surely a dead man walking at this point. Loud convert, a flawless round. And here's where Sam is. Artist getting one with the op. The wall concealing Aspas.
Stuffed him with the barrel.
Peeks behind the wall and it's netted to kill his Artist. Looking to take lives with the knives, and he does! Aspas might be behind him, and I don't think they're gonna know. Aspas, there's the frenzy, finding the kill. And now they have to turn attention that way. That was close. Not able to deliver. Aspas still causing problems in spawn. Like a pesky gnat that has to be dealt with.
They had to smoke him off. They had to spend one of Sam's last remaining smokes on him.
Well, this looks like another pistol. It's going to go in favor of Loud unless Crashies can do it again. No, he cannot.
They're getting up on the site here.
Aspas is close. Oh, he still gets one. Still traded back, though. Still healthy, and now NRG seem to be avoiding disaster, seem to be getting out of this one. Sam's gonna get on the defuse. He's gonna get it to half, 3/4 of the way, 80-90, done. Teams historically so well matched up, bringing the best out of one another when the lights are at their brightest, and Aspas continues to deliver. Crash, he's on the aggressive swing. It's actually Victor who gets the kill, and Aspas has to tuck tail and get out.
Really nice stun from Finesse there in spawn.
That's a spike.
Crash is controlling it now, but he's only got that stinger. Remember, so he can't really go for it too. This smoke is gonna fade and Crash is gonna be sat inside.
Flashing outside of it. Getting knowledge of what may be there. You've got Victor's to help too. Crashies falls. And that's gonna give up the spike, yeah.
But Sam has his ult right now, 22 seconds, that's not a lot of time to plant.
Can Victor hold the line? It's just less on the other side of this smoke. They've picked up the spike, and you're right, time is short. Two, he's trying to find an opening as he cannot. Now with 10 seconds left, the clock will harmlessly expire as NRG not just hang on to the map, but take the lead back.
They're gonna fight Halls here.
Yeah, it seems like they are. It's right into less! It's right into less! They have full Halls control now. They have the entire map.
How many times have we seen this situation where they just run away from Halls? They came through, drop, take the site, ult into Halls, take two, and run through. How is that the decision that's made? They're really, really making Finesse think. And what started off with him getting that first kill, it looked like it. Sadak does not fall. No command right before. Like he's a Phoenix ult.
And now you see the outcome. After that outrageous hit off of the Rolling Thunder, the lightning of cause followed by the thunderclap of effect. NRG have to save.
And the quiet in the crowd is loud. Again, tie it back up. It's thunderous. It's so ridiculous. The situation that is unfolded before us in this grand finals. Loud creeping ever closer despite the lead from NRG.
And the thing
Combine when it comes out.
NRG want to go fast, and they've heard Aspas tuck under, but there's a counter punch, and Sam holds it beautifully.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Artist takes a fair bit of damage, but he gets in on the action too. I mean, blow for blow.
You were talking about it earlier, tit for tat now. Back and forth. And that's the first time you see Aspas and the rest of his team get punished when they go for tree control. Normally Aspas is diving across that side, but they just got wiped out by the aggression out of NRG.
I mean, they have plenty of money here. You see Loud's bankroll, it's deep. And any sort of gun that they can take out of the hands of NRG is magnified in the long run. And that's two. Sadak in a 1v2. 30 seconds left, plenty of time.
1v2 for the ace.
30 seconds
This would
left.
be unreal on
Has
this
a sixth
stage.
sense.
I mean, at best, you're no shot. Sadak has gotten it this far. It's just a 1v1 now. And he still has time. the spam from Victor as he repositions. Now 13 seconds left. Victor has a lot of utility here. But the swing out from Sadak with the flash. Waiting. Crosshair trained! And the ace from Sadak! They've gone through hell off of the flash. They see Les, the Trailblazer.
They're pushing.
Grabbing him, but Les holds the line, or at least attempts to. Miss it through all of that. Tui's has an op. They drop the Rolling Thunder. They try to catch him, but they're ahead of the play, and they're going to push into spawn. They've got the spike there, and they're still getting the kills that they need. NRG with the numbers advantage now, looking to make it worse, but no, it's equalized.
Sadak doesn't know whether to go into A or just help out his teammate. Kalanzine does make it out, though. Almost made it out with a kill. And it might all come down to Finesse's timing through halls right now.
It's perfect.
Spike down A.
That hesitance from Sadak early on before leaving his
30 seconds
teammate
left.
might have just cost him this round.
And again, at a desperate need to respond, it very well may have cost them more than that. Unless Kalanzine can pull off an outrageous 1v2.
And it splits them up and cancels the hits.
They've been thrown asunder. Now Crash is trying to hold the line. Sam gets 2. Such a chaotic opening to the round.
Right here.
And now Sam with an opportunity for more, but it traded back. Crashy 7 bullets, 6 now, and that's enough. The calamity leaves the reality of the tragedy for Loud as they just got decimated. NRG big on numbers, looking to tie us up at 11.
Poison orb emitting.
So room for less to work. His magic, you've seen him moments in this rivalry, in grand finals. Pull out ridiculous clutches still.
This would be outrageous.
Poison off.
This would be historic. He's gotten one. The spam's there. He knows where the other ones are. Dancing around the cover. 1v3 with 35 seconds left. He's got to take it slow. He's got to take it steady.
Welcome
They're all
to
huddled in
the
the pit. First stop, missing, and now the pit, you're right. What do they have in a counter? Artist trying to find a free one through the pit, through the cover. No shorty landing yet. Spike ticking away, Sadak falls as you see the spike continue. Sam pushing forward, it's only one. It's only
Player
2s.
standing.
Crashies, again, has to be clutch. He's gotten it to half. Does he pull off? He does, but it's too late!
Concerned about this breach ult here from Kalanzine. They're getting real close to front of halls.
That's the first one. One step closer, and there's the Rolling Thunder. Tagging up Sam,
What?
but he gets the kill anyway. They've gotten it back and forth. But remember, the guns that they have are not great. This is all that they have left. A Vandal and a Classic who's gonna get upgraded. 2v2 now.
Remaining.
It's all on to Victor.